it has taken me so long to get to this point where I felt I could get over my fear of self-doubt, of that anyone would be interested in what I had to share or what I had to say. Um, my name is Haley. I am an artist at heart. I have been an artist since I was a child, and my artistic creation spans many avenues, and I'll get to that later. But I chose House of Indomita, um, or Indomita. I like that pronunciation better, even though I know it's not the correct one, but which basically means untamed or fierce in Latin. And it's just like I feel like it perfectly describes who I am. Um, I came from a small town in Indiana, but have, I was born with always wanting to dress up. I don't know where that came from. No one in my family dresses the same way I do. In fact, they despised that about me when I was growing up. But all that to say, over the years, it's very important who you share your visions with, especially your artistic visions, because if you don't share them with the right people, first of all, those visions weren't given to them, so don't expect them to see it. It's very important to know who is in your circle, who is going to support you and encourage you along the way. And even if, let's say, you slip up and you do share an artistic vision you have with someone else, be so confident in yourself that you know, even if they have a negative reaction to what you disclose, that you will still proceed anyways and not let it affect what you're going to create. But most of the time, it's better not to talk about the creative visions that you're bringing to life, because the more you talk about something, the less you will actually want to do it sometimes. It kind of makes you feel as though you've already done the task, even though you haven't, just because you've ruminated about it mentally so many times. But as far as people that are in your life that are unsupportive, you got to get them out of the way early on. You have to know who's in what category for you. For instance, I will tell you, my grandmother, who I live with at this current moment, no, she does not like anything I make. But I know, so okay, this is how it goes now. So if I know she doesn't like something, then I'm on the right track. But if she likes something, then I'm like, no, I gotta get rid of that. Like it's not good enough. But there's people who do fall into those categories, and no hate to my grandma. She was just born in a different time period, and so she doesn't really like anything that's different. Like, I have been told most of my life that I'm just different. Um, but there's nothing wrong with being different, because all of the people that have made a difference in this world were different. It just takes a lot of believing in yourself, which is extremely hard. And throughout the years, like I've said, I've had to be my own best friend with the things that I've made and just believe in myself, which is why it's been so hard for me to put myself out there, because I just always think that whatever I make could be better, or it's just not good enough, like in my head, like every true artist, I'm sure. But I've learned so many things over the years. I do want to share. I'm not so great at sharing my actual process because I think that's so boring. Um, but I like to inspire the best way that I can, either by speaking, and I will say, your conscious mind is one of your biggest tools that you have, as well as programming your subconscious mind. That goes hand in hand with your ability to create. And you need enough rest, and you have to have balance in your life in order to really strike gold, which is something that I have been working on a lot. So anyways, as I continue to share this, like I said, this is my first video. And yeah, here goes nothing.